Okay, this is a Lami glass fiberglass. It's not an S glass, it's not a composite. Could have went for the S. Matter of fact, I had an S glass and I didn't like it. And I actually gave it back and said, I want something else, because this is a custom build. I wasn't sure that this is what I wanted, but this is a 9-footer. And I was really, when I buy a lot of my rods. Stan out of Rocky Point Fishing Stop makes a couple of my rods for me. Like Stan, he's a great guy and he builds a very good rod. And I was Stan looking for something a little bit, medium action that I can work. Pencil popper's really good. He goes, you want to work pencil poppers? He goes, put down the graphite. He goes, I'm going to give you a pencil popping machine. And so he gave me this, and he goes, try this out. And it was the S-glass first. And I didn't like it, actually, because I had problems with the blank. And after like 2 or 3 problems with the blank, I went back to him. I said, well, the pencil popper's great. He goes, I said, but I'm having troubles. He goes, go with this one. So everyone complains that fiberglass is heavy. Well, that's the truth. It's a little heavier. But these Lami blanks are, today, in fiberglass, are very light. I mean, if you can feel the difference between this and a graphite bulb, and you can really feel it, go buy the graphite if it makes you happy. The graphite will cost you an extra $100 too. The thing I like about this, again, also very light. I prefer when I get over 9-foot rods to have something with no seat on it. Here is actually a taped-on seat, so I can actually service the reel really easy. I'm actually not as happy with it. I'm thinking I'm going to probably lose it this year and just tape direct, because it takes that extra bulk off the reel. But really, when people give you the million reasons not to have a seat, I like it because I can adjust it. I've had this where when I first put it in the water, I've adjusted the seat an inch or 2 or 3 times until I got it. When I was working pencil popper, I was the most comfortable working that popper, where I wasn't getting struggling on my arm and shoulders. I could get this reel exactly where it was comfortable, and I'm working it. I'm not cringed this way or off. Really have good posture. Your back hurts after doing this all day. So seatless, small reel. This is a quantum reel. I love this reel. I was tempted to go out and spring for like a Van Staal 150 or something for this. I don't dunk it. This reel was $100 and it's a workhorse. I have never lost a fish on this reel. Like I said, it was $100. It was recommended by Stan. He said, listen, I sell you the Van Staal for $350, $400. He goes, this reel has a great drag, and I love it. And I've had this for about 3 years now, and again, no troubles with it. So pencil poppers, that's why I have this lure. The fiberglass action and catching a fish on a fiberglass pole brings you back to when you were a kid, because you got so stuck on graphite equipment that's so stiff. And how many times you've pulled the hook out of the fish's mouth setting the hook, versus this, you can, even with the braid, I can slam into a big fish with this, and it's very unlikely that I'm going to, well, it can happen, right? It does, but very unlikely I'm going to pull the hook set out of the fish's mouth. It gives me enough time between the flex and this rod to actually set the hook nice, and the fighting action on this is incredible. But working a light pencil popper, let me show you one that's like sweet. This is a 9-foot pole and it looks pretty heavy. Right? Here's a really simple, what is this, maybe an ounce popper here. What's the brand on this again? What is it?
Like a red.
Not a red, it's in that thing.
Cotton Cordell?
Yeah, cotton Cordell. This thing is light as could be. To work a pencil popper, like the small pole there, I can't work it well, I gotta kill myself. But with this pole, it's just like magic. And on the North Shore and the back harbors of the South Shore, there's a couple different colors of these. They're in red and white, blue in this color. This thing, it casts it a mile, and the popping action on it, I can almost keep it perfectly still and get such a slow retrieve in with this very light popper with this fiberglass that I just love this rod. And I don't get killed working it neither. It's not that heavy. So don't let everybody fool you. Take a look at the S-glass or the fiberglass. They're great rods.
Well, blank size.
I forget the name off the top of my head. I have it written down at home.
Okay, no problem.
I can get it to you. If you send me a private message, I'll give you I have it at home.
Different question. Why is it